Dealing with memories can be, from time to time, a tricky and challenging process. And of course, that is even more true if those memories are very intense. One can find reconciliation with these memories pretty challenging, and my experience is just simply that this is a process that just takes as much time as it takes. And of course, this travel to Kosovo, to Pristina, and before that to Gračanica has not been undertaken by me because I needed to do that for reconciliation purposes with my memories. But somewhat this travel also helped me in integrating perspectives and memories into who I am today and normalizing just simply the past from where I'm coming from. So this is Pristina, just a little drive into the city and into the center. And what you see are the front faces and the backyards of government buildings, and how everything has changed is only interesting if I compare it with my memories of how these places were looking like before. So today, from your perspective, this is nondescript. But for example, my memories with regard to this round building, which used to be used as a detention center, or this back entry into this building, they bear countless memories for me. And to anybody who doesn't get goosebumps by looking at this picture or that picture, these memories are not really meaningful. So that's it. The last leg of this travel is beginning this morning, and the weather has been holding for the entire time. It was almost entirely sunny today. For the first time you can see clouds. I'm heading back to Belgrade, and for this afternoon they announced rain already in Belgrade. So the exceptional sunny period of late autumn, end of October, beginning of November may have come to an end now. This travel brought me from Belgrade to Vranje, from Vranje to Skopje, and from Skopje to Gračanica in Kosovo. And today I'm heading out, passing the border or the administrative boundary line. Again, depends on which terminology you're using in Kosovo. Entering Serbia in Merdare. And maybe I'm...
In 200 meters, turn left.
Maybe I'm also telling you about the weirdness of Google here in Kosovo. If you want to travel from Pristina in Kosovo to Merdare in Serbia, Google will suggest one of two different routes which are entirely leading you out of Kosovo, and it's a long route instead of suggesting the shortest connection which I took. And I tried that on several devices also with colleagues and friends, and the result was always the same. And it's only when you mark manually a point just short of the border crossing inside Kosovo, then Google will give you the correct direction heading from Pristina through Podujewo to the border crossing point. I will stop at Merdare border boundary crossing point for some reasons that I may explain there. So once you're heading out of Gračanica, there are a few kilometers with these bumpy roads which lead you around the outskirts and a little bit through Pristina. And then soon thereafter you will hit a well-maintained new highway again. Everything here in central Kosovo is interconnected with highways, where 20 years ago there were only bumpy roads. Even heading out of Kosovo, crossing the border or boundary line into Serbia, where there's the first stop at Merdare, it's a highway inside Kosovo, and the highway signs say it's about 44 kilometers, but still Google does not give me this direction on Google Maps, but instead suggests that I'm traveling back to Skopje and that I'm then doing something like a circular traffic where from Skopje I'm going northbound again, which is completely crazy. After having left Pristina, this highway has ended, at least for now. I guess they will continue building it, and I'm back on a regular road that now will lead me towards the exit of Kosovo, and that may be something like 25 kilometers or so, or 30 kilometers from here. And here we are back on the road that I remember as it was 22 years ago, heading away from the southern parts of Pristina into the direction, towards the direction of Podujewo. There's nothing at this forlorn, dusty part of the road with the Merdare crossing point just a few hundred meters behind me from how I'm looking at the situation right now with the camera, that would indicate why I was there on the 16th of February 2001. And for many reasons I have decided not even to make reference to why that was so. Because this is also a travel video, and it's meant to be a funny video. If you want to understand, drop me a question in the comment section and I will respond. And I crossed back into Serbia. Friendly conversation with both the Kosovan police officer, being curious what I'm doing and why I'm traveling with a camper van, and the same with the Serbian customs official who just checked whether I would have any goods to declare. And the difference between Kosovo and Serbia is just incredible. I mean, I got used to, if I would go places in southern Serbia or anywhere else in Serbia where I would travel on small roads, that things are like you can see them here. Orderly, rural, not many buildings, almost no building, nothing. And just a few hundred meters behind me, on the Kosovan side of the border, the situation, as you could see, is very, very different. And it's noteworthy. If you then, for example, talk about impressions of people who have lived in Kosovo and in Serbia, like I have done for many years now, in Kosovo, in Bosnia-Herzegovina, and in Serbia, and you would ask for the reasons, you would get many, many different answers. And I'm staying away from these answers, not because they are bad answers, but it has nothing to do with this blog. This blog is mainly a travel blog. And so I'm just describing how different the landscape is looking on the Serbian side here.